What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the day after I brought the 240 back. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. It was probably one of the best feelings of 2020 that I've had. Once again, I'm super thankful for everyone that helped make this happen. Just an unreal feeling. Like, it's so cool. Like this, what a sight. Oh my God. Two of my dream cars right there. Me and all the boys have countless hours in that thing. So this might be the vlog where we go to the drift event that's on Thursday. I have to do just a couple little things to get the Skyline ready. I would like to fix that fuel issue that I'm chasing with it, which is like basically, it's a rubber gasket that goes over S13 and R32 fuel tanks. And once I do that, should be ready to go, honestly. But I did get these cool, like leather OEM plus looking shift boots for the R32. If you guys know anything about old 30-year-old Nissans, that fake leather they have in there and all the plastic turns to fucking dust. So let's go and try to install these. I have no idea which direction to do with that. I might have to staple them in there, but for now we're gonna try it out and it's gonna look way nicer in that car. It's a little bit rainy out here today in good old Nebraska. But R32 stays nice and dry. The 240, I don't know if I can say the same for it. It kind of leaks. Fuck. That's what I didn't want to see today. Well, oh well, that's life. Really hoping to get this thing inside today. Didn't know it was supposed to rain today. Looks like it's not leaking on the bride though, so that makes me happy. Shout out Casey from Shirts Tucked In. I could have been a weeb and gone to Asian Market and grabbed some Japanese coffee, but guess what? They're still closed because of COVID. So this is pretty straightforward though. As you can see, you can't really tell on this video how much crappier these are. Oh, these aren't boxers, that's a mask. These are like just really blown out, ugly and dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the shift knob, take off this bezel, and then I believe it should just be as easy as popping this out and throwing that new one in. Wow, I was thought that I'd take out this entire center console for this, but it honestly looks like I'm just for the shift boot, you just pop this out. Please ignore that sketchy wiring, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think the most terrifying part about owning old Nissans is the wiring work that was done before I owned it. I mean, my wiring is bad, but there's some people that just, it's terrifying. All right, so I think you just push this dude out. There's like 4 or 5 retainer clips around the edge of this bezel that it just actually slips inside. Ew, that's super crusty. And we'll see, this is not OEM, but I've heard really good reviews about it, and people on the Skyline forums laugh at the other guys that sit there and spend way too much on this, so we'll see. I think this actually zip ties. Oh, okay, I get it now. All right, so I just gotta make sure I put this back in the right way. I'm gonna take these pieces of leather, or I don't even know if they're real leather, whatever, and I'm gonna zip tie them to this so it actually goes around it and looks, you know, like it's supposed to go there. And that way it'll kind of hold it. And a lot of times when you put on aftermarket or even, you know, OEM boots, they flop around and stuff and it just kind of looks all flabby. Cause yeah, this has a factory retainer clip that sits inside of the old one. You know what? We're just gonna use that, I think. That makes that very easy. So make sure it goes in, because these aren't like the 240 ones are kind of tapered like this. This has more of like this yaw out on that top part and it sticks out. This thing doesn't want to see me succeed, dude. And then I think it's just as easy as popping this guy back in and hope that they cut it somewhat to the right shape, which it's a little off, I can't even lie to you guys. Oh, it's close. Oh, look at that. That's a world of difference, isn't it? Now for this one, it'll be a little bit different. I'm gonna take the e-brake boot off. All right, so I was hoping that I could just pop this guy off after undoing this Velcro and button here, but it's looking like I have to take off the this little center console and radio bezel. So all it's really simple is just 2 bolts or 2 screws here, 2 screws here, and then it just undoes the clips like the S13 would. And there goes that center console. Scared to look at it. pretty clean under there. I don't know if you guys can see it from here and behind you, but these little clips, same exact sort of thing as on the shift boot. Yeah, I definitely couldn't have done this with the center console on, so just threw that thing back in there. And the fit isn't perfect, but it's better than having that rotten shit in there, so. And you won't even see that, so it's just tucked behind there. Totally did. Screw in these guys back. So threw this back on. Gonna kind of stuff this down a little bit further because it didn't fold in there super properly. But this is actually just like a Velcro based thing. I'm sure it'll get a little bit better and not be as squished in there once it's, let's see. Wow, that looks so much better. I really wish I did this a year ago, because I think this looks way better in here now. I'm stoked, dude. These are only like 20 bucks on eBay. Look at that. Yep, that's an upgrade. Looks brand new. Gonna have to do these carpets, and then I think I'll be really happy with the interior of this car once I fix that glove box. I want to see if I can run my boost gauge the same exact vacuum hose as the fuel pressure regulator, because I think I fucked up and put it on the wrong bun under the throttle body, so it's only seeing vacuum. Now I got just a bunch of crappy little T-fittings, and they didn't even have any vacuum hose that I could choose from, so I found this in the scrap pile at AutoZone. So thanks for giving this for free, AutoZone. I appreciate that. Ooh, my little spicy ass was making it hot and heavy in there. I wonder how many times I'm gonna get into the wrong side of this car, because I almost just walked over to the passenger. Hello, SR20. All right, so you can see there's this little blue line right through there that goes through my fuel pressure regulator. So I'm just gonna put a T-fitting in between those because I do want the boost pressure after the throttle body. Now I'm really not even sure if this is the right size, so I'm gonna yank this guy off. You know what? It looks like it should work. So I think if I run a T-fitting right there, I can just run this boost gauge right there as well. So that's kind of nice. Hope you guys can see in there, but anyways, I threw a T-fitting on there for this vacuum line. Here, you kind of see it under there, I guess. And then I'm gonna route the top one to the boost gauge and the bottom to that fuel pressure regulator. Shouldn't cause any issue, I don't think. Now I kind of wanted it tucked away in there, and I think I've accomplished that for the most part besides it being blue. But I do want to throw a zip tie around, or where the digital boost sensor is, so. Wow, and I almost lost my camera into the depths of hell. So yeah, there it goes. I'm gonna snip that. It won't look as shitty because I know Jesse's gonna roast me when he sees this tomorrow. And then gonna take this and plug her back in over here and try and get a mount made so it sits right there on the firewall and doesn't bounce around to have a party time. Now this is very similar to how I wanted you guys to come home with me yesterday on the first drive home. Oh, and I vlogged about that, but that's okay. So hopefully I'm gonna start this bitch up and that boost gauge works. If not, gonna put the line back onto the fuel pressure regulator instead. It looks like it's reading just the vacuum and not the boost, so I gotta figure out what the best place for that to go is. But it's definitely not there. I could have swore that people said they tee off of the fuel pressure regulator. Fuck. Holy shit, you know what's really rad though? Is I can just go look at my other turbocharged Nissan and see where they routed their boost gauge. See, that's what's confusing. They mount theirs directly on the intake manifold. Damn, I don't fucking know, man. I wonder if I can get like a fitting for that.